Welcome to the channel, guys. So I've been busy trying to learn how to use my new phone to make better content. Still tons to figure out, and the manual is all in Chinese and not much information on Google or YouTube. But anyways, tonight I want to talk to you about wyrmlad. Wyrmlad was my first elite and first actual good monster. He has too many good moves to choose from since most are better in different situations, but as I leveled mine, he would make complete role changes. What I mean by that is at level 100 I used him as a support monster, and at level 105 he became an attacker. For me, up until recently getting him to level 115, now I am back to using him as a support monster. This is great because since the release of Mythics, I feel the only valid legend attacking is with life percentage moves. So I want to talk about right now how I feel free-to-play players can still use level 100 wyrmlad effectively in the Mythic meta. I don't think the reason to be playing with wyrmlad right now is to be doing damage. Run something else for that role. The reason to be using wyrmlad right now are for a cleansing, healing, and protecting. From the time you unlock him at level 100 all the way to level 110 when you add on a purr, and up to level 115 where you also use him as a reviver. I do think wyrmlad is viable at level 100. In fact, I think level 100 wyrmlad is the second best level 100 in this game. War Master Rag is the only level 100 I think is better than Lad. wyrmlad at level 100 still has area dodge, still has an AoE Nur, and he also has a potential full team heal. Yeah, that's what I said, a full team heal. Let me explain. If you use his Masterwork armor, giving him Skill Mirror on turn 1, on turn 2 you can cast Never Liked You on himself, and his Skill Mirror will cast it a second time, giving you a total full team heal. Now I myself don't use Masterwork armor because I have a rank 3 lad and can revive, but I still use the 50% heal move, and since Mythic release, I think it's one of his best moves. Having only 2 cooldowns means it isn't hard to cast it multiple times in one fight. Now being level 100 doesn't have access to a purr move or a revive. I believe it's a good idea to run his evade extra turn move for protection, or to run Righteous Evil for damage source. Your call, they are both good options, but what I do not support since the release of Mythics is Strength Runes on wyrmlad. He could wear all speed runes. You want him to go before attacker, so he can keep it clean and accurate. Plus, the 2 tortures on his damage move will still do just as much damage with speed runes on. At level 105, he gains How to Kill Your Dragon, which can easily kill Drakens if you go against my opinion and use Strength Runes. But I would not recommend changing any skills to level 110 when he learns Purr. Then I would replace your damage or protection move with Purr. Reason I don't recommend Lad as a Strength Rune damage killer is any good Draken has Uriel Essence. So I recommend a Mythic with 0 cooldown moves instead. At level 115, I recommend dropping the Skill Mirror for Revive. I think that brings you to the best wyrmlad setup possible. Even at level 130, I would recommend this instead. Or I would recommend this setup. Now, when it comes to wyrmlad's relics, you definitely want to try and craft a Uriel Essence. If you don't already have one, it's just hands down the best relic in the game. When it comes to his trap relic, I myself have not gotten this far, so I use a level 1 Oblation trap, which is good at removing your enemy's stamina. If you've been watching my channel, you've heard me mention that I use wyrmlad as a swap on attacks versus ranked Thasla and Draken teams, but you haven't actually seen me use it. So in this video, I left some wyrmlad being used versus those 2 teams from earlier today. If I wasn't planning to try and beat my overall PvP record this season, I would run him in some test fights for you guys and show you the full team heal in action. But if you have a level 100 wyrmlad, I can only hope watching this video let you know he is playable, just as he is, and no need to whine about not having cells. If you made it this far, thanks for watching my video. In the next video, I plan to tell you a process that will turn gold into cells, so that you can rank monsters like wyrmlad up cheap and effectively. So stay tuned. Peace.